everybody, along with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro in just a moment. I'm Mike Emmerich, and welcome again to the EASHL. And excitement in the arena tonight, always fun for the first game ever of a new team.
Well, you get to assess what type of team you'll be able to put together. Are you quick enough? Are you tough enough? Do you have enough goal scorers? How are your goaltending? And we're about to find out, Doc.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. This man's the starter again tonight. He plays really large in the net, doesn't give the opponent much to shoot at, hoping to come up big for the home team. Opening face-off done. Play in. The Ice Caps continue to pro up the wing. And the puck taken hold of by Elliott. Pass attempt to Kennedy. He's got that pass. Taken over now by Alexi. Laid on to Thompson. DeRoberts. Outstanding play. Looks ahead to start something. Pitching it to Kennedy. Moves up the wing. Offside, stops the clock. Down the many steps we go to the ice level. Here's Ray Ferraro.
With these goalies playing so well, you've got to get the puck to the net, preferably down low off their pads, so there's going to be a rebound. Get to the net. See if you can get a second chance and a dirty goal.
Thanks very much, Ray. Propelled to King. Pitching this one to Colton. On through the corner. At the front of the net. Oh, and it's off the mark.
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
Good job with the poke check. Mystery Incorporated's continuing on in their own end. Drilled into the turnbuckle.
Not only have to worry about the big hit, but that stanchion as well.
Doesn't take long to see if there's an opening. He decided there wasn't one, so back he goes. St. John's in possession, moving it up the wing. Lets it go, and another strong save. Stays along the boards. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Carter's pretty fortunate there. He makes the stop on that deflected shot. He's moving one way and has to go back to the other.
Under 7 minutes have been skated so far. No goals to report yet. St. John's wins it. Poke checked away by Kennedy. Trying to go to Colton. Carries it toward the woodwork. Speared along by Irwin. Great move there. Cleared back by Elliott. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is called. Good clean win on the draw. Wonderful centering pass, and it's right to him. And now it's directed to Colton. Guards the point well, doesn't he? Cranks one. Oh, and he missed the net. Centering pass, and he is shooting. Slid to Andrews. Chip to King. That is defense. Picked up in the attacking zone by Stevens. Score!
Thompson's stick was in a ready position to accept that puck and put it in as a one-timer.
Enzo, good airtime on this pass. Flat when it lands, and the shooter has a walk-in.
Thompson's come up strong here for his team, ending a scoreless game.
There was a feeling-out process until that first goal of the game.
Puck now possessed by Elliott. Neutral zone carry on to Coleman. Moving it to King. Passing one off now to Roberts. No shadow of the boards here. Drives to the crease. Mystery Incorporated's controlling the play in the defensive zone. And gathered in by King. Now possession established in the defensive zone by Irwin. Right off the left wing, it comes on through right on his stick. St. John's in control as they travel up the wing. Back in his defensive end together. Kennedy's cutting through the neutral zone. Let's go, Rister! Terrific pass save! Magnificent save!
What quickness side to side.
St. John's carrying it in their own end. Laid on to Robbins. Propelled to Colkin. Opponent check worked. Snapping a pass to Kennedy. Slid to Colkin. Hammered. Possession gained by Irwin. Decides on the area behind. And possession in the neutral zone by Kennedy. Passes to the slot. Wonderful save. Near the last minute of the first. And a good save in the goal crease. The Ice Caps lug that along in their own end. Working hard up the boards. That play is offside, and so back to center ice for the faceoff. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Out in front. Oh, here's a wrister. Looking to Colton. Hatchets one. He missed the net with the shot. First period has come to a close. A hard-working period. They deserve a rest, and now they get one. Only one goal scored, and 2 periods yet to go.
Everything old is new again. If you wear your vintage jersey,
St. John's has gotten the go-ahead goal, and it looked just like this as we head to break. One period played, a second period is about to begin. What do you think of what we've seen so far?
Mystery Incorporated's lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
Blockered away. St. John's with possession at center ice. Great stick save. Back in front. Moves to the corner. Loose puck taken by Irwin. Mystery Incorporated's in possession as they travel through the neutral zone. And the puck gathered in the defensive zone by Stevens. Between the blue lines, grabbed off by King. Chip to Roberts. On to King. To the backhand and shoots. Oh, a great reaction there as that one was tipped on goal.
Clearly redirected in front of the goaltender. Good stop.
A little under 4 minutes have been played. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. A shot. Blocked that one. Puck is picked up by Elliott. Directing that one to Backus. Right to left, right across the rink and on the take. Sticked away. The corner with that pass to Backus. A shot. Oh, up and over the net.
This is what we were looking for, Doc.
No room for a pass. Picked up by the defense. Puck is thrown to King. Hit by the stick. That's just good fundamental defense. Laid on to Kennedy. Pass attempt to Colkin. Moving on through the neutral zone. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. St. John's in their own end, controlling play now to Robbins. Puck control by Stevens. The Ice Caps are starting back in the defensive zone. Used the stick well, didn't he? That one by Kennedy. Oh, he got that! And long to Colton. Picks it up in his own end. The Ice Caps with possession in center ice. A shot. Got his glove on it. Really good deflection. No harm. And picked up now by Alexi. Back in front. Mystery Incorporated's in their own end and in possession. Cut through the neutral zone. Heads on to the corner. Gathered in. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
And it's a pleasure to bring in the third voice on our crew. Ringside, here's Ray Ferraro.
Kings laid the body on all over the place tonight. He's been like a one-man wrecking crew.
That's good, Ray. I think he sure has his fans out there. Mystery Incorporated's got it. Cleans it. Saved off the mask. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. Pitching it to Backus. Propelled to Coker. St. John's in possession as they go through the neutral zone. Look at this chance. Oh, what a terrific save in close. In the slot. Great stick there. Mystery Incorporated's in possession in their own end. Shooting. Outstanding glove save. A cover and play is stopped.
Nichols keeps his team in it. That's another odd man rush against, but he's equal to the task.
Clean win on the draw. Pitching this one to Robbins. St. John's has it and moves it through center ice. Perfect receipt of the pass. Got a piece of it with the glove. Trying to go to Kennedy. Gathered in by Elliott. And now it's directed to Colton. The Ice Caps waiting back in their own end. The drama heightens in this final minute of the second period. Could this be icing? And it will be, based on the defense arriving first.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Good face-off win. One-timer. Went to the backhand, and the loose puck brought in by Elliott. Moving it to Colton. Looks ahead to start something. That's 2 periods in the books. 1 more to go, but a rest comes first.
Automobile-related pollution is on the increase worldwide. Do your part and take public transit to and from the game.
Nichols has been perfection so far. Here's an example of his artistry in goal. Intermission is next. We have begun the third period. Good save there. He covers, and a face-off will follow. Thompson's won again, and so is his team. Everything's good there. Shoots. Wonderful save on the redirect.
Those are some of the tougher saves for goaltenders, the deflections in front.
Right near the goal stripe to Thompson. Hands over to Stevens. Wonderful save with a pass. Can he clear? Great defense. Puck is seized by Alexi. Grabbed by Stevens. The refs caught something. A delayed call here. Gets around him here. Passed one right between the circles. Goalie to the bench. Extra man over the boards on the delayed penalty. Mystery Incorporated's got 2 for charging.
All this player has to do, Doc, is not skate through the hit. Glide a little bit before you make contact with the attacking player.
And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. Mystery Incorporated's got a face-off win.
Time of the penalty.
Through center, making progress. And snapped up by Alexi. Kicked over from the scrum. And angled to Robbins. Save! And he'll hold on.
Carter's bailed this team out again. That's another odd man rush against. He bails him out.
They win the draw. Great shooting position. Got a piece of it. And he freezes for the whistle. Just under 5 minutes have passed. It's a 1-0 game. Solid, clean win. The Ice Caps have it between the blue lines. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. Good use of the stick. Broke that pass off. Shoots one. St. John's lost a genuine chance to tie this game with the man advantage. They could not do it. To Colton. Heads along the boards. Forcing attention indeed. Puck taken behind the net by Stevens. Slid to Thompson. Takes it up that side. Takes that pass from the other point. King's tripped up. That should be a penalty. Penalty call coming. Watch for a signal here. Elliott's going to the box. It's a tripping minor. They win it. Scorches one. Acrobatic stop by Carter.
Carter's position was key on that outstanding stop.
Possession taken over by King. Passing one off now to Robbins. It's a 2-on-2. Might be an opportunity here. Just missed high.
When you're in that area, you've got to hit the net.
And the loose puck regathered by Stevens. To Alexi. Snapping a pass to King. Good quick stick. Gotta clear it here. Mystery Incorporated's in control of the puck in their own end and readying an attack. Moving it now in center ice. Mystery Incorporated's back to full strength. They've killed off the penalty. St. John's lugs it through center. Take it to the slot. Paddled aside. Looking to Colton. Moves it to the barrier at center ice. Snapped up by Stevens. Making headway through the neutral zone. Pointed to King. Shoots one. Pressing on with it through the neutral zone. Gathered in by Kennedy. Penalty coming up, but it's a delayed call. St. John's has it in their own end. Oh, that's good. Goalie to the bench, arm still in the air. Substitution made. Shoots one. Possession taken up by Stevens. Fires. Oh, a great reaction there as that one was tipped on goal.
That puck changed direction in front of the goaltender.
Mystery Incorporated's getting a minor. They have noticed this one. It's 2 minutes for interference.
You got to be in control. You just can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have a puck.
This has been a power play that's gotten a lot of times, but no goals. Maybe that'll change with this one. Beat him on that one.
42. 2 minutes for interference.
It's cleared back, and this forces a recoil. The Ice Caps lug that along through center ice. Sent out, and he'll make them chase it. Possession reestablished by Alexi. Piece of it, rebound. The Ice Caps have control of the puck in the defensive zone. Fired straight up to Thompson. Can he generate something? Wow, what a glove save.
Oh, if you're a shooter, you don't want to see the goaltender flash his glove like that.
The shooter thought he made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Thompson's one again. His brilliant save by Carter.
Carter's athleticism allowed him to make that outstanding save.
And that's an offside. Mystery Incorporated's got another face-off win. A shot turned aside. Gathered in by Irwin. Mystery Incorporated's had a ton of penalties to kill off, and so far, no problem. Fires. To Kennedy. Why isn't he shooting? Heading down low. Loose puck brought in by Kennedy. Directing that one to King. Pressure now. St. John's slugging the puck in their own end. Chip to King. Gets that pass after he himself had passed. That one blocked. The puck is fielded now by Elliott. Mystery Incorporated's in their own end setting things up. We are in the last minute. It's a 3-on-2. How will they defend this? Great save. The Ice Caps lug the puck in their own end. Pass attempt to Thompson. Gains the blue line. In front. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Ripper. Mystery Incorporated's in their own end, and they've got it. Still no shot. Picked off. 23 seconds to go. On to Kennedy. Parked in the slot, and it's on his stick. Oh, what a move. St. John's looking to wheel it up the wing. Superb defensive play by Kennedy. Back near the blue line to Alexei. Puck is thrown to Andrews. Game over. This game is over. And it was close.
All the goals back in that first period. A terrific hockey game from start to finish.
What a terrific game of hockey. Well played by now. Very tired players. A great time. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night all.